All right, gentlemen, straight to our final conversation. Rules exist to guide human conducts without which chaos will become the order. Institutions like the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria thrive on this. As such, the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja has held that the Senate acted within its powers when it suspended the lawmaker representing Kogi Central, Senator Natasha for misconduct. In a unanimous decision, a three-member panel of justices of the Appellate Court said it was satisfied that neither the appellant's parliamentary privilege nor her constitutional rights were breached as a result of a suspension from the Senate. In its lead judgments delivered by Justice Abba Mohammed, the Appellate Court held that the Senate President was not wrong to have denied her, who was not on the official seat that was allotted to her during plenary on the 20th of February 2025, the opportunity to speak. It held that the Senate President is empowered by the rules to allocate seats to members, adding that lawmakers are only allowed to speak from seats allocated to them. Now, this judgment has come. Did you see this judgment coming? Are you surprised by this judgment?
No. I think we said it on this program when the matter was still very, very hot, that you cannot belong to an institution and be above the rules and regulations of that institution. The moment you took the oath to serve as a senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you are bound by the rules and regulations of that institution. Problem with Nigerians generally, myself included, is that we assume that the rules are not made for us, that they are made for somebody else. Now, when it comes to us, it should not apply. We said it on this program, more than 5 episodes actually, that the Senate has the right to decide how to conduct their affairs without interference from outside. And that's what the Court of Appeal has just confirmed. You cannot belong to an institution and be above its rules.
Absolutely.
You must be bound by whatever they...
By what they say. I mean, BK, with the Court of Appeal backing the Senate's action, talk to me. What does this mean?
There is a reason the Senate decided to go this far with Natasha Akpoti. Naturally, they should have left this matter. After all, she said the injustice will not stand.
Yes, she did.
Yet she spent 6 months at home. That was the length of the punishment. She claimed that she was unjustly suspended. She claimed that the court, the Federal High Court, ordered her to be recalled, only to go and appeal the same judgment that she claimed favored her. Nobody should do that. So, in this case now, the Senate just wanted it to go into the record books. They wanted judicial validation that they can suspend an erring member. And once this matter gets to Supreme Court and is validated, it means that presiding officers of the National Assembly in future will not feel any restraint in punishing erring members, because it's that judicial validation that they are looking for, so that no one will say, oh, in suspending this person, you have gone against the law. Now, you've seen the appeal courts have said everything, basically everything that the Senate did, as far as the appeal court is concerned, was right. The Senate President was right to stop you from speaking from a seat not assigned to you, because it's in the Senate rule books that you can only speak from a seat officially assigned to you. So the Senate President was right on that. It's not a case of, oh, they don't want women to talk. this is a Senate that is not gender sensitive. Oh, they violated my right, my freedom of expression. The law says you can only speak from a seat assigned to you. The Senate president was right to stop you in your tracks from talking, since you were not talking from a seat assigned to you. Was the Senate wrong to have suspended you in the way that they did? The court said no. So in a unanimous decision, the three-member panel held that it was satisfied that neither the appellant's parliamentary privileges nor her constitutional rights were breached as a result of her suspension from the Senate. I personally saw this coming. People can go back and listen to what I said when this matter was on. And the impotent rage was on. I held at that time that the Senate was right and that the court would vindicate the Senate. That's what we have seen. And the lead judge, Justice Abba Mohammed, affirmed that indeed you can only speak from a seat allotted to you, and that the Senate is empowered by its rules to allocate seats to members. So you can't sit where you like and say, okay, this Senate, we own this Senate together. Okay, I want to sit here and I can talk. I can move a motion from wherever. No. There is a reason laws and rules are created to guide human conduct. We are not in the Hobbesian state of nature. Those rules are meant to guide people's conduct and ensure that they are in line with good conduct. So even if this judgment is appealed, I'm confident that it will just be an academic exercise.
I mean, talking about appeal...
The Senate rules were not breached.
Yes.
And this is what the court has decided, that the rules were not breached in any way. So we are waiting for the next installment of this drama
I mean, GKB,
in the Senate.
GKB, is there still a possibility, for Senator Natasha to appeal, to the Supreme Court? And what are the chances of its reversal?
Now, when we get to that river, we'll cross it. But based on today's judgment, I have a feeling there's going to be an academic exercise.
Will you advise her to appeal, though? Or she should just...
Well, you have to understand whether she's playing the short game or the long game. Sometimes people do things not because of today, but because of tomorrow. It may be in our own interest politically to keep fighting.
Okay, it may be in our own interest, but let's keep fighting.
Yeah. You may think that there's no need for them to move forward. But I've learned enough about Nigerian politics to know that things are not always what they seem.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, this should settle it. But we cannot take away our rights to take it to the highest court in the land. That's our fundamental right. She's free to do that.
Now, still talking about this judgment, could this ruling now embolden the Senate, to take more assertive disciplinary actions on their members, knowing that
not only the Senate, any institution of state, this can be a guide that you make laws, you agree to abide by those laws. You cannot move above those laws. Because one of the things we lack here is our ability to let our institutions work. We always put our emotions in front of that reality. So if this should go to the Supreme Court and becomes a seminal judgment, it will not only help the Senate, it will help the House of Reps, help the House of Assemblies. Every government institution can now quote it. Now, once rules and regulations are set, you have the prima facie case to pursue to the end.
I mean, Big Hill, take it home for us. Is there still a possibility that Senator Natasha might want to go, straight to the Supreme Court? Or would you even advise her to even take it up there?
I have no advice for her. No advice. I have no advice for her. If she wants to go to the Supreme Court, fine. But let us conduct ourselves with decorum. All of the people who are lying, this happened, that happened, oh, this is what Akpabio did, oh, that's, at the end of the day now, they have tails in between legs because we've all seen how this matter was decided. When they lied that the court ordered her to be restored to her position, we said they were liars, including some of the so-called lawyers who are claiming that an opinion of a judge made in the course of
Biko, just hold that thought. Just hold that thought.
Constitutes an order of the court. We told them it was wrong at the time.
Yeah.
So, are they not all saying now that they were wrong?
Okay. All right, Biko, just hold that thought. We are Adewale calling in from
I have
Ikorodu.
no advice. She can go to the Supreme Court if she wishes. In fact, I will be happy to see her go to the Supreme Court so that we can put finality to
this matter. Adewale from Ikorodu, you have the floor. Let's talk.
Speaking from Ikorodu, I thank God that Baba Jide Kolade Otoju has vast knowledge of virtually all the areas of Nigeria. I think if we must defeat the insurgency and terrorism, the strength of the Nigerian army is too small. If I just Google it, I see we have about 230 as of 2 years ago now, according to them. Even 500 is too short for what we need. Look at where was attacked now, Woro that was attacked.
Okay.
Look at the distance. We need at least, for a population of over 220 million.
Okay.
The strength of the Nigerian army should not be less than 800,000.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
800,000 people.
Our time is fast spent. Thank you so much, Adewale. Thank you so much. Well, I think it's a fine place for us to leave it.
Yeah, it is.
GKB, thank you so much for your analysis.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. BKO from our Abuja studios, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you.
All right then. And